Lonely women don't like, you would think that they, they don't like lonely men. Not most of them. Not most of modern women don't. She would have to be a very loving, virtuous, or unicorn type of woman. But most of them aren't like that. Most of them are on Instagram clapping cheeks for strange guys that is trying to pay for it. So, most of them don't like lonely men. They want you to give off that energy that you don't care, that you're nonchalant. They want you not look at them in the eye. They want you to have other women. They say they don't, but they really do. So a lot of guys learn this in elementary school, and they figure this out early on. Some guys, it take them a lifetime. Some guys just can't even believe that a human being would want something that don't want them. Some guys are in denial. They know the truth, but they in denial because they like, this can't be true. This can't be true. You mean to tell me I have to act like I don't? Basically, I can't. Most of the women out here, I can't even love. I can't show my love. Most of the guys like, this can't be true. So they know the truth, but they in denial of the truth. And they keep experiencing the same thing over and over with most of them, unless they find a virtuous woman that's really, really got a good heart, and really want a man in her life that she can help, and they can work together, and a real godly man, a strong man, a wise man that can lead her. Other than that, most of them want to chase you. They want to feel like something is wrong. They want to feel like they want a broke situation that they want to see if they can fix just to break it again. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. I said most of the modern women, Cool Mo D, come on over to YouTube, man, and Allery in there live. What's up, Cool Mo D? Everybody give a shout out to Cool Mo D over there in the house. How you like me now? So most women, unfortunately, they want a broken situation so they can attempt to put it back together. And then they want to, once they come back together, once you fall in love with them and you started spilling your heart to them, and they think you're addicted to them, they think you got feelings for them, then they break it. Bam! They disrespect you, they cheat on you, or they stop giving you the biryani, and then that's breaking the situation. Bam! So then they break it again, and then they leave and start the cycle all over again. It's a sad situation, but this is what most guys going through. Most of the guys I have consultations with, you got to keep in mind, I have consultations with 10 and 15 guys a day. So when you have consultations with people around the world and the guys saying the same thing, this is a more confirmation. Guys who have different ways of life, different accents, and they're saying exactly the same thing. They're saying that women are not accepting their good behavior. Women are not accepting their good energy, their good intentions. This is what they telling me. They telling me that they wanted the hard way. That women wanted the hard way. That's what they telling me. They telling me they want you when you ignore them. They saying I'm a good man, I'm tall, I'm making money, I'm making 6 figures a year. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do this, I don't do that. I just want a good woman in my life. They saying they looking at him like he whack. Man standing 6'2", flat stomach. He's healthy, he drinks organic water. He drinks and eat good food, he gets good rest, he prays to God, but he's lonely with a blue Hambo. Walter King is in the house. Everybody get show some love for Walter King in the house. Tell him where you're from, Walter. Walter said he had to learn it the hard way. So this is what's going on, guys. And if you act too nice, they're going to think nobody else wants you. We got the Bronx in the house. Yeah. It's this girl from the Bronx that I think about a lot. So yeah, that's what's going on, guys. It's sad that they don't want you. If you act too nice, they're going to think you can't get nobody else. That's why it turns them off. Like, you too nice. That mean you must don't be getting no attention from no woman because you too nice. Stay focused in the house. So they want you when you yeah, they want you, man. They want the wanted. They're lonely as ever. They can be lonely as ever, but if they think you lonely, they still say, nope, I don't want to give it to a clean ham bone guy. I want your ham bone to already be dipping in some cheeks. In order for me to get you to get this buyami, I need to know somebody else find you attractive. Thank you guys for pressing like real quick, because we only on here for a good time, not a long time. So I appreciate y'all for pressing like real quick. I appreciate it's over. It's over. And y'all don't forget about the share, copy link, and paste it to your Facebook post. Share, copy link of our live and paste it to your Facebook post so your friends can see what we be doing over here on Millionaire Nation. So that's what's the problem with a lot of guys. They just can't accept the fact that you can't smile that much. It's sad you got to do all these techniques. It's sad you got to do all these things. I understand. You got to smile. You can't smile at them. You can't smile at them too much. You can't look at them in the eye. We got Ocean View Coffee Shop in the house. That is why you needed your father in the house. Yep, you're right. Walter King, you are right. Ocean View. Yeah, they don't really appreciate a nice guy. You can be a strong man and they still won't appreciate you. There's a lot of guys out here that's strong. I mean, they superheroes. They just nice. They still take that for granted. You can be a weak man and act mean and nonchalant, and she'll give you more respect than a superhero that can pick a car up. They can pick a man up and throw him like it ain't nothing. They'll show a weak man more respect. They'll show a weak, nonchalant man more respect than a nice superhero that can pick up a car and beat 5 men at a time. They'll show more respect for a weak man than a superhero that's acting nice. It happens all the time. Guardian angel in the house. They want a man that's already eating, already selected, already getting some buyami. Jason, the last thing on a woman's mind is building a healthy relationship with me. Yeah, you're right, Jason. Tell them where you're from, Jason. You're right, Jason. You are correct. So this is what's going on, man. It's sad. It's very sad. But this is what's going on. It's sad, man. A lot of guys are lonely. They say 60, it's up to 70% of men now are walking around with blue ham bones. They say they're not dating. 70% of men ain't dating. They ain't getting no cheeks, nothing. 70% of men ain't getting no cheeks.
Craving mukbang, tune into Bigo for socializing with a group.
70% of men ain't getting no cheeks. I've never seen that is an all-time high of men that's not getting no cheeks. They want relationships, they want affection, they're not getting it. They're not getting it, man. Detroit in the house, got you. That's a lot of men in the world that's not getting no cheeks, man. So eventually the alternative is, man, I don't know what the alternative is. They're gonna be in the gym rats, or they're gonna start trying to pay to play. But that does something to the psychology when you can't naturally grab a woman You don't have nothing to grab and to release that testosterone on and feel that feminine energy. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty tough, Slim. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. That's a tough pill to swallow, man. They don't want to be courted. They want to be temporarily bought, or they want control. They don't mind being with you if they feel like they can control you and they're getting the most out of the deal. Now listen carefully, gentlemen. Listen carefully, ladies, gentlemen, and celebrities. They don't mind claiming you temporarily as long as they can control you. And they're getting the most out of the deal. Basically meaning, if you don't know your worth, they will like you. They don't love you. But if you don't know your worth, they will like you. They don't want you to know your worth. A woman even said that. She even said that. She said, we don't like a man that know his worth. We can't control you. They're more addicted to control. They'll fight their urges and their attraction for you if they can't control you. A large group of them want to control you. A large group of them want to control you, and a large group of them want to chase you. You know what I'm saying? Nicholas Porter in the house. What's up, my brother? So I think I think 70% want to chase you. 30% want to control you. I think it's like that. Since they say 70% of guys ain't dating and ain't getting no cheeks. So 70% of, I think about 70% of men, 70% of women want to chase you. Meaning they want you to already have a woman or have women in your life, or they want to they want you to be bougie or nonchalant or stuck up or arrogant. They want you to have that Jordan or Kobe vibe, that silent language saying, I am better than you and you beneath me. If you can give them that vibe, like you're not even worth me talking to. You look at them like, how dare you talk to me? As long as they feel beneath you, you put them in a position to chase and try to gain your approval. But if you're acting nice and you're too available, you're blowing their phone up, you're so pressed to see them, then all of a sudden they're gonna think you're not special. And if they think you're not special, then they're not gonna show you no affection, and you're not gonna put them in a position to try to impress you. If you're trying to impress them, stay focused in the house. Yeah. So 70% of the women want to chase you. So in order for them to chase you, you have to be nonchalant. They have to be nonchalant. You know, you have to be nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? And all this type of stuff. I am Carter Music. What's up, Carter? Come on over to Alan Ray and there live on YouTube, brother. Leave Instagram, come to YouTube. We over here for a good time, not a long time, so we waiting for you. Come on over, brother. So that's what's going on, man. Yeah, 70% of them want you to already have women in your life. That's 70% of them. So 70% of them are indirectly practicing polygamy. 70% of them are indirectly practicing polygamy. The other 30% wants control over you. That's That's the whatever you want to call it, the Me Too, feminists, all that stuff. That's them. 30% is the Me Too, the feminists. They want to control you. Every man they deal with, them the ones that deal with the Pookies, the Ray Rays. They deal with weak men, ungodly men, Pookie and Ray Rays, even homeless men, weak-minded men. That's 30% of them women. So only 3 to 7% of women. Andrew McCarter Music, what's up, man? Hey, God bless you, brother. You should set up a consultation with me one day, man. A short consultation with me one day, and so we can, we can sharpen up some skills. But we appreciate you, Andrew. We appreciate you. Where you from, Andrew? Where you from? Tell the world where you're from. So you got only 3 to 7% of women out here. Only 3 to 7% of women out here are actually virtuous or unicorns. Those are the women you marry. Those are the women you make on your team. Those are the women you can buy a gift for. Those are the women that's going to appreciate your love, going to appreciate your effort, and going to appreciate you for you. Alabama, the house, Alabama, yes, sir. Those are the women that's going to appreciate. Only 3 to 7%. Only 3 to 7% of women is going to do that. Only 3 to 7% of women are going to appreciate you. Everything else you do, for most of the women, everything you do is in vain. You might want to screen record this part and put it on your TikTok or Instagram. Only 3 to 7% of women is going to appreciate your efforts, going to appreciate your health, the time you put in with them, the time you texting them, the time the gifts, the cards, the food that you buy them. They're only 3 to 7% of women going to appreciate your presence around them. That's it. Only 3 to 7. Everybody else, it's a game. What's the game? Either be controlled or either make them chase you. Either be controlled or make them chase you by not caring about them, by being nonchalant, and by dealing with multiple women and them knowing it. They have to know you're dealing with multiple women. They have to know. They have to know. And that's when. So it's either it's your choice what you want to deal with. But those are the only choices you have. Is to be blessed by a virtuous woman or a unicorn. That's a small percentage of women. Even the Bible say a man that finds a wife finds a good thing, because there's not that many out there. But if you just want to deal with a woman, a lot of guys are married with women that's controlling them, and they married with women that they have to keep the women on their toes. How do these husbands keep their wives on their toes? By keeping them off balance, by not speaking to them some days, not acting like they happy. Tell them somebody at their job was flirting with them. You know? That's what's going on, guys. That's what's going on. Yeah, that's what's going on, bro.
Today, there's only one decision you have to make.
To be or not to be. Think of.
So, this is what you got to work with out here. This is what we got to work with. All because the devil wanted to be like Jesus in heaven. We got to deal with all this stuff. It's a game. It's a game, man. The devil want to take your manhood and throw it in the trash can. The devil wants, it's all about your manhood and your dignity. That's why God said, keep your eyes on God. Stay prayed up with Jesus, man. And then everybody gonna want you. Everything works in your favor when you keep your eyes on God, because you're gonna be so excited about God, but you're gonna have the patience until you meet the virtuous woman or the unicorn. A unicorn woman, will love you for you. A unicorn woman will love you for you. Imagine being loved for you. Yep. A unicorn woman, you ain't got to have no money, or you ain't got to be rich. You ain't got to be the handsome guy in the world. She just going to like you for your personality, your health, the attention you give her. But that's just that's 3 to 7%. That's a low margin. You usually find those while you're in middle school, high school, or early college. Other than that, you're going to have to play the game. You're either going to have to just be you have to focus on God and let God, then God will bring you to a unicorn or a virtuous woman. It might take some time. It might not. Most likely it's going to take some time. But it might not. It can take it. Or you just have to remain solid and be nonchalant and make her chase you, because if you be controlled by that 30% of women that like to control you, they only act nice when they feel like they're controlling you and getting the most out of the deal. When they know you're indirectly paying for their company, their attention, and they're used up, ran through, yabba dabba do. Yep. You got to keep her when you can be yourself, and she just like you for you, and she's not trying to get a lot of attention. She's not trying to control you. She's respecting you. That's when you got to keep her, man. That's when you got to keep her. That's when you got to keep her, bro. So that's what we dealing with out here. That's why you see all this stuff. Celebrities breaking up and relationships not lasting long is because they either thought they had the guy. They thought they had a guy that they could control, realized he couldn't control, so he break it off. Or they want a guy that they can chase, and they realize that he like him, and he starts showing them extra attention, start extra text. He started getting addicted and attached, and then they roll off to the next guy. They say, oh, he weak, I conquered him. So that's why relationships are breaking up like that. They're constantly skipping. In order to keep a woman, a chasing type woman, you always got to keep her chasing. So you always got to make her feel like she's beneath you. Always got to make her feel like another woman wants you. It's too much energy. It's easier to, it'll be nice if you found a virtuous woman or a unicorn, because then you ain't got to worry about it. You can just be yourself and relax. You ain't got to act like you got other women, and you ain't got to act nonchalant. You ain't got to act, you can text her 100 times a day and she going to be appreciated. But nowadays you double text. She may not never text you again. You double text her. She going to say, you're weak. You're thinking about me too much. I must be better than you. That's what she's thinking. I love you guys. I will be going on live again tonight around 12 or 1. So I just wanted to say hello to you guys and give y'all a little something before I go and take care of some business. I have some more consultations I have to get with, but I did want to holler at y'all, Billionaire Nation, for a little bit. Don't forget to press like, subscribe. Don't forget to screen record this and put it on your Instagram or your TikToks. Also, paste. Don't forget to press share, copy link, and paste it to your Facebook post so the world can see. Billionaire Nation, we out. I see y'all in a couple hours. Much love to y'all. Stay tuned. Stay prayed up.